It's been nice to be able to see that blue sky and sunshine for part of the day today in Fargo and other places in the Southern Valley. We've had some breaks in the clouds to brighten things up a little bit. That sun hasn't done much to help us out, though, today as far as temperatures are concerned. It is chilly out there. Some of us stuck in the teens, low teens up in Devil's Lake at 12 degrees. It's 21 in Fargo and 18 currently in Grand Forks. And everybody in the valley in those teens to 20s to start off your afternoon. So it's cold and factor in a little wind, and we're talking really cold air over in the Devil's Lake area. It feels like 4 below currently there. In fact, our wind chill now at the noon hour is lower than it was earlier this morning. And our wind chill in Fargo at 9 degrees, 6 in Grand Forks. We're also at 9 in Bemidji. It feels like 9 in Fergus Falls. So even at the lunch hour, we're really struggling with temperatures and what it feels like to be outside. Our winds have picked up just slightly. We're more into the teens in more locations, up to 17 miles per hour in Cooperstown, wind either out of the west or northwest. And visibility down in some spots because we're still getting some light snow underneath those areas that have cloud cover. So we're looking at Thief River Falls, Howlock with some light snow, back over toward Gwinner and down toward Oaks where visibility is lowered a little bit in some of these locations. And here's a look at the radar and satellite map. This is the view of a visible satellite for your clouds here, and you can see that we've got some thicker clouds, more gray skies in northwest Minnesota, back down to Fergus Falls, Wahpeton, Breckenridge, Fargo, and over by Valley City. We've been enjoying some nice breaks in the clouds here in the south, but there's also some snow showers too, down moving into Ransom and Sargent counties, back up into Steele County, western Grand Forks County, and back over into Minnesota to the Crookston area, seeing some snow showers moving through at this point in time as well. And these are pretty light, but impactful wherever you happen to be. That's going to bring your visibility down. And more of these will be on the way for the rest of us tonight. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. Today, a real struggle to warm up. We'll see some numbers getting back into the teens and some mid-20s for your highs today. So maybe warming a few more degrees from where we are now, and that's it. And then as we head into the evening hours, you could see more of those snow showers moving through the valley. They're a little more numerous around the 7 o'clock hour, and this continues into the nighttime hours tonight and even into tomorrow morning. So one of those nights where you might wake up to a fresh coating, a fresh light dusting of snow where you happen to be, but they're scattered, so not everybody will pick up that snow, and it should be winding down by the time we get to the 5 a.m. hour tomorrow. You could still see some lingering snow showers tomorrow morning in the east, and that's an area where we might see off and on chances for some snow throughout the day. By noon, as we head into the noon hour, you can see more sunshine in most areas. Temperatures still struggling, though, despite the sunny skies. That fresh coating of snow we've all had, that helps to keep us on the cool side, reflect back that sun's rays instead of absorbing that energy and helping to warm us up. And so tomorrow afternoon, we may even be colder than we get today. Some teens throughout a good portion of the valley and only so low 20s for highs in places like Fargo and over into Grand Forks. Later Friday night, we're quieting down the snow that we're seeing in the east. That should be winding down, but another round of it for Saturday and into Sunday. This is some light stuff again, but enough that it could impact your travel with some slick spots on those roads thanks to that light snow. And then as we carry over into next week, we start the week off the same way we're ending this week. Cold, below freezing. Wednesday, that's our first hint at some warmer weather that's to come. We'll see it midweek starting up and then heading into the second half of November. So far, our forecast models are indicating that we're going to see some moderation in those temperatures and return to some more average kind of weather here in the valley.
I feel like we deserve it after what we went through.
Right. We had a rough start to October, and now we're going through a pretty cool November here, too, at this point. So we could use a warm up.
Most definitely. Thank you, Lisa.